Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me right. Can someone please confirm from your side that you guys are able to hear me or not so that we can proceed.
Yeah, hi, we can hear you. Good morning.
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Uh, Hope you guys are able to see the screen also, right?
Not yet.
Okay, let me share. Please confirm now. Hope you should be able to see the screen.
No.
Not yet. Great.
Visible now.
Okay, thank you. So I think all of the members who joined before, right? So is anyone joined newly today? Anil. Can you please introduce yourself to the team so that we can proceed further? So I think Anil is the join UT. Anil and Thakur is also new, right? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Go through quick introduction about yourself. What's your name? Where you are from? Which year pass out you are? What's your requirement through the course by the end of the day? These 4 points can help to
So,
learn. Yeah.
hi everyone. I'm Satvi, recently graduated student in BSc Statistics from Geetam University, Hyderabad. Researched about QA and I thought this job role suits me. Uh, so I'm here. Just want to learn the course to upskill myself.
Okay,
That's
great. What about you, Anil?
Yeah, hi. This is Anil. I have around 8 years of experience there. So I want to. Actually, I'm a developer on .NET. Okay, so now I want to learn upskill towards this testing side. That's why I choose Selenium. And in our organization, we have opportunities on Selenium. So that's why I'm looking into Selenium training.
Okay, great. So as I can see the two new members today, just go to the quick recap on the past two demo session and we'll start today class. In first demo session, I just introduced myself and I have explained what are the syllabus you guys are going to run through this course. And here you can see that myself, Raju, having 10 years experience in both manual and automation and 5+ years of experience on teaching as a trainer from the manual and automation part. Okay. So after introduction, I just gone through the tools what we are going to learn. So these are the major tools what we are going to learn in this course in the automation part. Manual part, we have the three sections. In the section one, we are going to learn the theoretical part of the QA concepts, what exactly the testing is, how many types of testing, how the testing is performed, what are the techniques we have to perform the testing and find the bugs and issues in the application. And these are the theoretical concepts which it helps you to answer in the interviews are going to be learned in the section one of the manual testing. And coming to the section two, you guys are going to learn the few tools like Jira, Test Drive, and Excel sheet. I hope everyone knows about how to use the Excel sheet, but we can use different way to write the test cases. Okay. So after that, we can see the task management tool, which is nothing but a Jira. Most of you guys are aware about who already working in non-IT or else some other developer roles. Jira dashboard will be there. And we are going to discuss about that. And afterwards, we are going to go through the project in the section 3. So how to explore the project. If any new project comes to you, how to start, how to end that project testing. So everything is end-to-end clearly explained in the section 3. So these three sections indicates the manual concepts in the course, which will starts from today. Okay, so afterwards, coming to the automation, we are going to learn one programming language Java, one tool Selenium, and frameworks. We are going to learn Test Engine Cucumber and build tool Maven, central repository system GitHub. We are going to learn and version control system. We are going to learn the Git And editor, we are going to learn Eclipse and IntelliJ. Both we are going to learn. And coming to the CI/CD2, we are going to learn the Jenkins. Okay, don't worry about by seeing all those things. By seeing it was might be a not familiar with you, the people who comes from the non-IT background or us who comes newly as a fresher as like Tapu Satvik. Okay, so it's not much difficult. So if it is fresher, you guys has to be alert while applying for the jobs. Because if you guys are experienced candidates, then you guys can take the referrals of your friends, family members, and colleagues who are working in the same company. But if you are a fresher, you have to focus more on the off-campus drives and full campus drive. You should be alert on some job portals which provides the opportunities, and you should be alert and apply, keep on it. Okay, so initially getting opportunity might be difficult, but you should be alert. But once you are into the QA, you can enjoy your life, and work-life balance is very easy in the QA as compared with other roles. Okay, so initially, up to 3 years, 4 years, you guys maybe struggle learning the skill even in the project. But once you got an experience at a level like more than 5 years of experience in the same role, then you guys can enjoy the job as well. Okay. So these are the things which I discussed, and after that I have explained what are the advantages we have on joining into the course. We are going to provide the dedicated materials, and I have shown the process also. Once go through that recording session, you will get an idea, and we'll explain the resume preparation and how to apply for the jobs in the India and the on-site countries too, and how to explore jobs in the job portals. These are the major advantages, and we have the mock interviews too. Okay. So after completion of the course, if you are really interested to give the mock interviews, you guys can reach out the institute. They will help out you conduct the mock interviews too. These are the major things what we discussed in the demo session 1. Okay, the people who already joined from the demo session may be bored. That's the reason I just recap for 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. I'm not discussing in depth. The people who missed this demo session 1 and 2 can go through the recording session and you guys can listen. Okay. So here in the demo session 2, I explained the software development lifecycle. Okay, it's very easy concept, guys. Software development lifecycle is nothing but if you want to develop anything new, or else, for example, you want to cook one recipe in your home. Okay, so you are going to follow some procedure, right? For example, if you want to cook chicken biryani, you guys are going to follow some procedure. If you're going to cook any of the sweet, if you want to cook any of the curry, special curry, you guys are going to follow some procedure, right? In similar way, in software industry also, if the companies want to develop any of the software, whatever software it is, if they want to follow any software, they need to follow some procedure. That procedure is called as a life cycle in the software development. That's why we named it as a company's terminology in the market is named as a software development life cycle. So what are they? We have 7 phases mainly. One of them is requirement gathering and feasibility study, designing, coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance. What exactly the requirement gathering means? Okay, if any person came to the company and asked to develop any project to their business, okay, first the company has to collect the requirements from that customer. For example, I want to start one textile company. Okay, for example, I want to start any textile company like SMR Clothing. SMR Clothing is a business name. Okay, I asked TCS company to develop a software. So first the TCS company need to collect the requirements. Okay, so what are the features they need to be there in that application? Okay, that is called requirement gathering. Once the requirements are gathered, the company is going to check the feasibility of the uh, uh, application, feasibility of the project. Is it, for example, the customer needs SMR textiles, SMR clothings. Okay, so the TCS company will check now the resource employees which are in companies enough to do or not. And next one, financial, the budget what we have is enough or not. And next one, technology, the technology what we have around in the current company is enough to do this or not. Okay, they are going to check the feasibility. Okay, if resource feasibility, while checking resource feasibility, if enough employees are not there, they can release the openings in the job portals. There is job requirement for this particular domain in the TCS company for the contract or else full-time or part-time. So like that, they are going to release some job openings. Okay, so after feasibility study, they are going to do the design. Design means it's like a mock-ups. Like for example, if you want to buy any flat before construction, they are going to provide some plan how that flat or apartment looks like a prototype. Similarly, designing is also same like a website that they are going to show some design which they can do in the design tools like a Figma, or else they can do it in the Photoshop, whatever it is, based on the requirement and based on the designers tools. They are going to show how it looks like after completion of development. If that person is okay, then the developers are going to start as per design. Okay, once the developers are constructed and developed that project, the testers are came to picture here now. Once development is done, we are going to do the testing. Okay, QA people are going to do the testing. In testing, we have two peoples, right? Manual testers and automation testers. So manual testers do the testing manually. Automation tester will write the scripts to execute that manual procedure. Is nothing but to overcome, to reduce that manual procedure. The automation testers are going to write a scripts. Okay. So after the deployment is happened, once QA is tested and they have given sign off to that project, everything is works fine. Then what will done? Deployment is done. The deployment is going to done with the help of the DevOps engineer. DevOps engineer. Okay. And next one is maintenance. Maintenance is all about same thing, 1 to 6 again. Again, the customer will come to the new requirement, then feasibility they are going to check, design, development, testing, deployment again will come whenever the new requirements are coming. Okay, this is all about the software development lifecycle. Hope everyone is clear. Thakur, Lahari, Anil.
Yes, sir.
Great. So coming to the today's session. Okay. So what is mean by software? Did anyone have an idea about what exactly the software is? Any idea? What is the software in your point of view? What exactly the software is? You can tell whatever you know, you can tell. It's not a problem that even if you tell the wrong also, it's not an issue. Just tell me the thing what you know about the software. What exactly the software is? Need responses, guys. Just tell me whatever you know. Feel free to answer. Even if you want to answer in the Telugu also, you can answer, guys. It's not a problem. Okay. So Anil or Lahari or Thakur, please be in interactive so that you have an idea that you guys can practice how you can answer in the interviews. Okay, fine. So what exactly the software is? Software is nothing but a set of programs. Okay, so if any software need to be developed, so what we need to do behind that, we need to write the programs. Is it or not? Even if I want to develop any application, I need to write a code of the HTML, right? Okay, even I need to write HTML code or else CSS code, right? So that the programs I have to write. So what exactly the programs are now? Programs are nothing but set of instructions. If you give some instruction, then that it become a program or to perform a particular task. So how can we answer here? Software is nothing but set of programs. Program is nothing but set of instructions. Okay. So what are softwares and its types? Softwares are nothing but a set of programs, and set of instructions is nothing but a program. Okay. So how many types of softwares we have? How many types of softwares we have? So let me open a material. You get a clarity here. If you see that software is a collection of computer programs that helps us to perform a task. Okay, I will provide this material to you. Once you guys are confirmed your slot, institute people will create a group to you, a common group where that institute persons and trainer, me, and the students are together there in a single group. Whenever you have a doubt, you can raise it in the group and they can answer it. Okay. So after that, we can. Okay, so after that, if you have any doubts regarding the materials and anything, you can reach out anytime. After completion of the course also, if you have any doubt, you can reach out in that group. And apart from that, if there is any openings in any companies also, they are going to share in that group. So after confirming your slots in that group, I can add this material. Okay, we'll wait 1 or 2 days and we'll see remaining people also joined. Already few members all joined. So let's see for others, and I will wait for 1 or 2 days and I will post this material after the confirmation of 2 days. Okay. So here software is a collection of computer programs that helps us to perform a task. Okay. So what exactly the program is now? Program means set of instructions, is nothing but a coding. Okay, so very easy. Software is collection of programs. Program is collection of instructions to perform a task. Okay, so how many types of softwares we have? Mainly we have three types of softwares. What are they? System software, programming software, application software. So these are the three types of softwares we have. SAP, simply shortcut we can call it as a SAP. SAP means SC system, A means application, P means programming. So I'm giving a shortcut to you. SAP technology is different. Okay. SAP technology abbreviation is not system programming and application. I'm just giving a shortcut to you. Remember how many types of softwares we have. Okay. System software, programming software, application software. System softwares means the softwares which already come with the system when you buy a laptop, like device drivers, operating systems, server files, some utility files. For example, if you want to take a printout, you need to connect your printer to the laptop. If you connect printer to the laptop directly, it won't come, right? The printer driver has to be installed in your laptop. And if you want to connect to the Wi-Fi, that Wi-Fi driver has to be installed. Is it or not? So these are called it as a system softwares. And next one is programming software. Programming software means where we can write a programs. Where we can write a programs like compilers, debuggers, interpreters. If you studied computers background, either a BTech or degree, so there will be some labs, right? There will be some putty server to write a code, interpreter code, and we have some dev C++ to write a C++ code, and we have some compilers to write a code, online editors, a GDP online editor to write some Java code and C code and .NET code and different things. We have an editors, right? Like we are going to see the IntelliJ now, right? IntelliJ, Eclipse, all things will comes under the programming software. Next one, application software. Application softwares means we have various and vast applications we have like Flipkart, Amazon, and we have some other. If you see here, so many applications are there. Teams is application software. Flameshot, application software. Zoom, application software. Notepad, application software. Cisco, application software. Excel, application software. All these things are the application softwares we have. Okay, this is the difference between system software and programming software and application software. So, but one thing, guys, this theoretical part may be bit boring to you, but still this theoretical part is very important to answer in the interviews if you guys are applying for manual testing roles. Okay, so they won't ask what is mean by software and how many types of softwares we have if you are experienced. Okay, but if you are a fresher candidate, then there will be chance of asking a basic software technology knowledge. Okay, but even if you are experienced, you should be aware about these basic things. Okay, so can anyone tell the difference between the project versus product? Can anyone? Lahari and Thakur. Any idea about what exactly the project is, what exactly the product is? Okay, fine.
Sir, no idea.
Okay, great. What exactly the project and product is? Project means, for example, I'm the freelancer. Okay, I'm the freelancer. You need some requirement. You reached out me through the freelancer application and you have bidded some amount. I'm okay with that amount and I did some requirement to you and I have given to you. Okay, it's nothing but this service will be provided to you. That is call it as a project. Product means I have designed one application and I sell that application to the multiple people. For example, we have seen the franchises, right? Tea time, and we can see some chai dunya like that. We have some franchises, right? So if you go to some five-star coffee centers, also we have different types of franchises. We have. It's nothing but they have designed their own design for themselves and they sell it that product to the multiple customers. Getting my point? Project is nothing but we are developing only for single customer. Product means we are developing one product and selling to the multiple customers like Amazon Alexa is a product, but selling to the multiple people by the Amazon. Getting my point? Clear? Thakur and Lahari?
Yes, sir.
Same thing here in the definitions. If software application is developed for the specific customer based on requirement, then it is project. Is developed for multiple customers based on the market requirement, then it is called it as a product. That's the difference between project versus product. Project versus product. So next one is what is software testing and software quality? Okay, very easy. Software testing is nothing but testing is a one of the part of SDLC, right? And we are performing the testing to detect the defects is nothing but to identify the errors in that software. Okay, the main objective of the testing is what? To provide a quality product to the customer because the customer is paying money to us. If we provide a quality product, then their relationship will be up for long years to get more projects and the maintenance will be given to the same company and that person will tell to their other business peoples to make their business with these people. Getting my point? Software testing is a part of SDLC and main objective of the testing is to provide a quality product to the customer. Okay, so how can you define that software has a quality based on these objects? That application should be bug free is nothing but error free and that application should be delivered on time to the customer and that application should be done within the budget. While discussing about the requirements and while confirming the project, we have some amount discussion, right? So 1 crore is for this project. Okay, so after completion of the project also, the budget should be within the 1 crore only. So if the budget is crossing more than one, the customer will get some bad impression like you have reached out the builder to construct a independent house to you. That builder is said that it's takes almost 1 crore to develop an independent house in the particular area with the 150 square yards. Okay, so you have confirmed an agreement and everything is done. But while constructing, if that builder is telling that, yeah, everything cost and everything is increased now, land cost is increased now. So now it was 1 crore 20 lakhs. So what is your impression on the builder? Right? So the process should be complete, delivered on time, within budget and meet requirements or expectations and maintainable. It should be easily maintainable. Okay. These are called it as a software quality customer justification. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. And now I'm telling that why do we need testing? Anyway, to provide a quality product. Very easy answer. And very important interview question if you are experienced or fresher, whatever it is, the difference between error, bug, failure. Error, bug, failure, you can make how many stars you want as an important question. If you are applying for the manual testing, this is the must and should interview question. Okay, error, bug, failure. What exactly the error and bug and failure? Error is nothing but incorrect human action. Okay, incorrect human action. It doesn't mean that while writing a code by the developer missed some syntax errors in the programming, some logic errors in the programming. Those are called it as a errors because it's done by the human mistake. Bug or defect is nothing but deviation from expected output. Deviation from expected output. It doesn't mean that there is a login page in the application Flipkart. I have given the proper username and proper password. Correct username, and valid password. When I click on the login button, what is our expectation? It should be logged into that Flipkart home application, right? So what actually is going on? It's throwing some error that it's not getting logged. Okay, so then what we are calling it as deviation from the expected output. That is called it as a bug or defect. Failure means everything works fine in our local environment. So how the process will go is testing is performed in the low level environment in our company. Once it's fine, then we are going to move to the production. Okay. So while giving what I can say, while giving the sign off in our low level environments in our company, everything looks fine. But after moving that into the production, also one round of testing will be performed by our team after moving to the production also. But our team said that everything is fine in the production also. Then it was released to the public. That service is provided to the public. Unfortunately, the public is found some issue on it and reported to the customer. That is the escalation. We are calling it as a customer escalation. Okay, then it was very severe with the managers and teams. We need to give the root cause analysis why we missed that. That is called it as a escalation. Okay, everything working fine in the testing, but when delivered to the team, found by the end user. For example, if you use Instagram, sometimes you may find some errors, right? If you report it that you will get some feedback from the Instagram, we'll check with like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank also some issues will be happen. The customers will be reported it. Whenever the customers reported the issues, that will be escalated by the customer to the QA team who worked on that project. Okay. And next one, very, very important, error, bug, failure. Bug or defect, both are same. Don't confuse. Error, bug, failure. Difference is very important. And actually, why software has bugs? If the developer itself written the proper code, why the testing is required? Because there will be some miscommunication between the developer and tester, and there will be some software complexity, and there will be some programming errors while writing a code, and there will be some changing the requirements continuously may causes the reason, and there will be a lack of skilled testers. Okay, now this market is not having the skilled testers actually. Okay, everyone is looking on the QA part and they're not learning and they're going with the referrals. They're going with some recommendations with their brothers and colleagues who has the higher officials in the company and they're joining. So because of that, we have the lack of skilled testers. Because they're not thinking out of the box and they are writing accordingly. Okay. So lack of skilled testers, actually the software has the bugs continuously. Okay. So these are the major things what we discussed so far here. Hope everyone is clear with all these topics, right? What are softwares and its type? Software testing, software quality, project versus product. Why do we need testing? Error, bug, failure. Why the software has bug? Now question to you guys. Okay. Now question to Lahari and Thakur. Why do you choose this testing job? What's the reasons? What is the reason for opting to the QA?
Yeah. Actually, Raju, I'm from non-IT background. So initially have choose this manual testing because of the low coding. Now, uh, yeah, now I have to change this code level. Yeah.
Okay, okay, great. What about you, Thakur? You're starting your career right now. You are just done your passed out. So what is the reasons for choosing the testing job?
Sir, I'm from non-IT and I belong to statistics. I'm not good at developing or developer. Uh,
Okay,
My
great,
sister
great.
suggested that.
Okay. So second point is the reason why you guys are choose the testing job. No need to depend upon any technologies. No coding is required, right? So, and these are the points why the people are looking for the testing job as compared with the other things. Like scope of getting jobs is very high as compared with other thing. No need to depend upon any technology, and testing is there forever. Even if AI comes, okay, the developers lost their jobs. Okay, the developers lost their jobs, and some automatic tools we have, they lost their jobs, and even automation testers will also lose their jobs. But manual testers will not lose their jobs, because however you trained a machines will not be equal to the human, right? Is it or not? Agree for that or not? How long you trained a machines, it should not be equal to the human brain,
Yes, agree.
right?
Yeah.
So manual effort should be required. Manual testing is the only one which cannot be replaced by the AI. Okay, it doesn't mean that developers will lose their jobs completely. I'm not telling that. If there is 10 developers now, if AI replace, only 2 to 3 developers will be there. I'm telling that the count of the employees in other technologies will reduce in coming days. Okay, but manual testers will not like that. Okay, manual testers will not lose their jobs even in the future, because there is no replacement of AI for the manual testing role. The machine will not think like a human, even you trained a long years. Okay. Yeah, this is all about the today, and tomorrow session we can discuss about the few other concepts. Like we can see that we have different types of models. Okay, so I just said that we have a life cycle, right? Requirement analysis to the maintenance. That is the life cycle. But in that life cycle, we can follow the different ways. Like as I said, that if you consider that a chicken biryani, okay, that chicken biryani is a life cycle. That chicken biryani may cook in the different ways, right? To get a better result. A person will cook in one way of the chicken biryani. B person will cook on second way in the chicken biryani, right? Those ways are called it as a software development lifecycle methods in the market. Okay, we'll see one by one method. Tomorrow we are going to see the spiral method or model, both are same. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask your doubts now. If no doubts, we can close the session for today, and tomorrow we can connect at 8:30. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
No, from my side.
Thakur, what about you? Any
No
doubts?
doubts. No doubts.
Okay. Expecting you guys are confirming your slots by today. So if you are not yet confirmed, please try to confirm your slots today by reaching Sarita ma'am. So thank you all for joining. Have a nice day. Bye bye.